And good evening. Welcome to the Gary Brodsky Show with your host, Gary Brodsky. Let me get started here, and then we'll start the show. Wow, lots of viewers popping on. That's a good thing. Okay, let's start out with, what do women want? And let me just tell you something. That is tragically how every one of these dating gurus, and I know I'm back to this again, starts out. What do women want? What do we have to do? How do we please them? How do we make them happy? Think about that. Yeah, victim mentality is what you're getting. We have to appeal to our goddesses. What do we offer them? Not the way it used to be. And yeah, I know I live in the past. It was better back then. I live in a mentality that worked, no matter what year it was. Guys don't think like that anymore. Guys think just like the way I just said. Oh, how do I make her like? No, you make yourself like yourself. You learn that this is a winning game. It's a game of conquest. It's a game of power. And then you can have anything you want. Women, money, it don't matter. Your state of mind is what they attack. They do a great job of it. And now the new thing is, they say that women do not like a guy who's physically fit or who has muscles, because women always really like the skinny guy who, you know, in the old commercials, ads, got sand kicked in his face, because it shows he's more sensitive and more intelligent. I don't even know where to go with that one. I'm just at a loss. But I see how they construct their attack. It's like men have to do everything that women. This is actually true. I have a friend that, off the subject, but actually on the subject, works at Rent-A-Gent. And yeah, women pay upwards of $100 an hour. If you think that women aren't lonely, check out Rent-A-Gent. It's a real company doing some really big business. And they rent a guy just to hold them. That's how lonely women are. And you think you need to figure out what women want? Men. End of answer. End of question. It's just so funny that in this world of Rent-A-Gent, that's only one company, where you can pay, you know, $2,500 for the night. A woman can pay for a guy to hold them. And guys are walking around going, I can't meet a girl. I don't know what they want. Maybe those other guys can tell me, huh? Oh, they want a skinny jerk-off. That sounds like a... That's what they want, right? Yeah. Anyway, you want to really know what to do. Not what they want. What to do to get what you want. GaryBrodsky.com. That's right. You know it. I know it. And they even know it. Huh? Got some great webinars coming up this week, and if you missed them, hey, you watch the show late, too bad. It's just the way it is. But that's the GaryBrodsky.com webinars. There's always good ones coming up. And a lot of this stuff, people don't do that. Why? Because it works. Okay. Makes sense. Now, this show has questions and answers. Hopefully good questions, hopefully good answers. One can only hope. But how do you get the questions to me? This is always asked to me. And the same way you asked me this question is how I can answer it. You sent an email to GaryBrodsky123@AOL.com, and I can get it. Now, I am replacing this piece of shit that they call a phone tomorrow because I didn't know I was not getting half my messages, most of the phone calls, anything like that, until I called Sprint this evening. I have to be within 12 feet, for unknown reasons, of my computer for this to work. Shows you how much I use this because I don't even know it wasn't working. I called Sprint because I had a problem. I said, well, I said, I can't make phone calls some of the time. I said, no, you can't make phone calls all the time. I said, was it a billing issue? I said, no. I said, well, what the hell is it? Your phone doesn't work. I said, how long? He said, about a month. But we have all your messages here. I said, thank you. I said, can I keep the service where I call up for messages? They told me no. Yeah, sometimes you do get. Hey, I'm looking for an answering service anyway. I get a lot of good phone calls, but I get some nut jobs. No, that's true with anybody. Will you take this quick survey? I always have, yes. What's your credit card number? I'm not interested in the survey, thank you. Well, now I'm checking to see if I got any. It takes a little while. I know next week this is going to be working because I'm getting an update. I have an appointment tomorrow. First email of the night from, hey, Chris. It's got to be done. He knows it. Hi, Chris. Okay, that was done. They come up slow, but they come up. I love the new website. All right. What do you see what we're going to do with that one? I especially love how you kept this is alpha male territory. That's all I have for now. I love that. And I told you I was going to use it, and thank you. And everybody who's watching now and in the future, that line came from Chris. You all know him as Hi, Chris. That line is put on the website. This is alpha male territory. Nothing explains it better. And it is absolutely true. So, yeah, it's up there. First line, this is alpha male territory. So, thank you again. That's a great line. It's not going to be beaten, so don't even try, okay? I was going to sit up here and plug products all night. Just kidding. But I just want to tell any of the new watchers who, no matter when you may be watching, you get a free audiobook for signing up on the mailing list. No strings attached, no salesman will call. No book about how to buy other books. This is a completely intact, full book, and anybody who signs up gets something. That's how I work. And you do get a real book that has some of the best tips around, which makes you see things in a different way. A way that is all about, really, in a sense, not what women want so much as what you want in a woman and how she's going to give it to you. You got to start thinking like that. And, last week, and I don't post them up, but I did the show. I got so many pictures from women who watch this show. Hey, look at me. I'm watching a show right now. Women like guys who have balls. Guys like themselves if you got balls. This guys hating themselves routine is all programmed bullshit. I'm going to get into an area that's going to piss off a lot of people in about 1 second. Or maybe about 5 seconds, okay? I said I'm going to try to be more honest in my life, so I told you, don't forget politics. Hey, Jason. No subject, no question. Okay. Hi. Oh, here it comes. Told you the phone was fucked up. Thank you, Jason. Yes. Okay. Here is what's going to piss off a lot of people. Ready? Gracie Jiu-jitsu. Brazilian Jiu-jitsu. It works, okay? No doubt about it, it works. I've been grounded and pounded in it. Yes, it does work. But I'm absolutely against it. Why? Because it is promoting a style of fighting that is emasculating. Despite the fact that you win, it's all about putting somebody on the ground, The mount position and the guard position is the same thing you use to having sex with a woman. It's the same thing that they use in prison for gay rape. I'm not saying it's not effective. I'm just saying it's screwing with your head. Now, if you look at it's called Gracie Jiu-jitsu. Yes, it was developed in Brazil by the Gracie brothers, and it works. It's effective. I'm not arguing that point. But Japanese Jiu-jitsu, when they threw you on the ground, the difference was they didn't go to the ground with you. They stayed up, you were on the ground. So you got to be careful because they're trying to sneak emasculation in everywhere. And guys are going for it. Just look outside, look how they dress, look at how they speak. And the biggest thing, look at how guys criticize each other. I'm criticizing guys now, so I know that sounds kind of strange. But they don't do it in a masculine way, saying, hey, this shit sucks. Nope. They go on and on and on with circular feminine logic. And it's just really, I find it hot in women, but I find it really offensive in men. But they are programming you every which way. Stuff I'm even afraid to talk about here. You know, you want to kill a population, you want to kill off the strong men first. That's what they want to do. Whether you like it or not, whether you believe it or not, it doesn't change the fact that it is a fact. I got to push this. This is going slow tonight, but so am I, so it's okay. I'll wait. I don't give a shit. But that's my problem with Gracie Jitsu. Is it looks like it's basically really emasculating behavior, and the subconscious mind does not know fact from fiction. I've got a lot of webinars on that. I have reprogrammed my own subconscious mind in the last few days with, for those of you who are not going to be there, a webinar coming up tomorrow night. I guarantee you'll leave with a different mindset, one that works and one that wins. That's at GaryBrodsky.com webinar, and after a certain amount of people, I'm not going to say the exact amount, I am cutting off. So it's $25. That's 2 tens and a 5, a 20 and a small buck. No, 20 and a fin. However you want to say it. It's 4 years of my life in about an hour. And you could do this to yourself every day and be happier at everything you do. Get anybody you want. Yeah. It is that effective. And then the big one, starting Friday, is how to make a fortune being an occultist. Of course, you can. They do. And I know 2 guys called me up and said, you shouldn't put that out. These are 2 guys that are now making fortunes being occultists. And I taught them the same things I'll be teaching you. They just think it's too much competition. And they started laughing when I told them, you know what, you worried about competition? A lot of big world out there. And what gets you clients is not your line of shit, not your social media, it's word of mouth. Because what I teach you there will work so well that as soon as one person sees it, they're going to tell the world about you. And there are other ways to market it as well. But you can throw freebies around, and if they work, people will come and pay. So just well worth the investment. GaryBrodsky.com webinars. Check it out while I light a cigarette here and talk about the dangers of smoking. Just joking about that. Why am I not afraid of smoking? I know it's a question somebody's going to ask. I'm not going to answer that. With the question, I'll just answer it before you send it. Psychic. Ebola, H1N1, mad cow disease. I mean, I had a whole list here. I remember when the hairsprays would kill you. Taking out the ozone layer. Oh, global warming, that's killing you. There are so many things killing you today. Who has time to really worry? You know what's going to kill you? The people who are telling you what's going to kill you. And let's check for some messages here. Questions? Sale at Pale and Imports, okay. Should get a plug for that. Still populating. I'm going to have the new, improved version of this. Huh? Okay? This thing is slow as fucking hell. Ah, something with a good story. Okay. Gotta light up for this one. Gary, how you doing? All right, how you doing? Good? I got a story I gotta tell you. It was a beautiful day. I went to the park hoping there would be some women I could take home. I decided to light up a cigarette. Wouldn't you fucking know it? There, that Captain Jerkoff, Captain Pretentious, wanting and saying, "Oh my God, you're smoking. Why won't this fucking Jerkoff leave me alone?" I didn't give him any shit about him drinking his Starbucks skinny latte with extra soy. I don't know if that's what he really ordered, but who fucking cares? He's going on and on about how bad smoking is. It causes lung cancer, blah, blah, blah. I act like what he said, what it has to say was, he acted like what he had to say was gospel. I told him I would stop smoking right that now, and then I extinguished my cigarette, dropping it in his latte. Oh, that's great. Man, was he pissed. Oh, I got to do that. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. And someone has a question about an eschew order. Yes, we make them and we test them to work. And here's how we test them. We have them kill a tree. Yours did not kill a tree. We have a new one. It is literally on the table to go out to you tomorrow. You'll have a tracking number. It works. I have a dead tree outside. Unless it kills a tree, it don't go out. And I know there's somebody watching here who has a tree that just disappeared one day. These things are really powerful, and unless they work, we don't send them. So I apologize, and I will send you a free gift along with that. And I do apologize. We made up a whole bunch that actually works. So if you want to get one that works, we have about 6 now. All killers, I'm not kidding, at occultforce.com. That takes care of that. How powerful are talismans? Interesting question. From the Bible, look up King Solomon. He built an empire, probably the richest man that ever lived, all by talismans. So are they powerful? According to the Bible, they are. I believe the Bible is every word in there is true. I'll be happy to sign you up. All right. Now let's check. Okay. Check this, check that. Because the subconscious mind, again, is your back door to the universe. And Monday night, you will learn how to program it every second of every day and see results within hours. You're going to wake up and go, wow, I didn't know I had this potential. There's so many things. Anything. You can put it to anything. It's like having $1 billion. Hey, you can buy anything you want. If your subconscious mind is in a bad frame, you're going to get depression, misery, anxiety. I had those things in my life. And I learned how to get rid of them. And I learned by my Reverend Raymond Charles Barker. Personally, as I studied in the school for 4 years. There's always some jerk who has to put up something here. You're a man or a minister. No, I went to seminary school for 4 fucking years, okay? Just mention that. There's always somebody. That's what, my commandment. Thou shalt keep thy mouth shut. You got something good going on, don't tell anybody. Literally. It's like a computer virus. You tell somebody something, they're going to say something negative, they're going to think negative things, and it's going to fuck up whatever you're working on. It's happened to everyone. And it will keep on happening. As long as you tell people your dreams, there's somebody there to fucking knock them down. Okay, it says here that it's time to have some Pepsi. And I think that it's right, but I got to finish this first. I was going to do an impersonation tonight, but I forgot who I was going to impersonate, so that's kind of funny. No, this doesn't even work on vibrate now. But it keeps sending me these fucking messages. No, excuse me, we'll have some soda. And actually, I'll be right back. I'm actually not leaving to have soda. That would be kind of funny. Enjoy the music. I'm back. Questions, Gary Brodsky 123 at AOL.com. And it's checking for mail. It does that. And the questions are here. They just haven't downloaded yet. Well, thank you for understanding. Good man. Okay, really, thank you. I do appreciate that. Now, if anybody wants to have muscles, there's always guys out there. I have every product you could think of. I sent away for it. And still, Alpha Boomai works. Do people buy it? No. And people want to see, does it work? I am not a kid anymore. Hard for me to accept that. But this is the effect. And you keep looking back, they keep getting bigger. Of Alpha Boomai. I've been being accused. My favorite thing is, oh, you're on steroids. Love it. Yeah, it's not steroids. And I work out, like the least workout in the gym. My workout tomorrow, chest, 3 sets of 5. That's it, I'm out. Of course, I hang out in the gym and annoy everybody. But I love doing that. And I watch guys doing hundreds of sets. You don't put the right... You need testosterone to build muscle. Fact. Alpha Boomai at supplements at GaryBrodsky.com if you want muscles. Fast. I don't have the budget to do a real big mass aid campaign, so this is basically where you get it right here. And I am the guy who takes it, so I'm the only proof I can show right here. I know a few other guys in the area that do take it, but I can't drag them in here at night. Okay, thanks, get out. Although it would be kind of funny. Checking for mail. This thing's really getting on my nerves, okay? It's starting to get on my nerves. But hey, mail is here. Hi, Gary. Hope you are well. I am quite well, thank you. Hope you are well. Okay, quick question about the magical writing. It's not really magic, it's just that people don't do it anymore. It used to be done years ago. When is the best time to do it, morning or evening? You can write whatever you want. You can write your own thing. I already purchased a place on the webinar. I can't wait. Looking forward to you being there. Okay, as long as you brought up the magical writing, I guess I'm going to have to talk about it. I love talking about it. The written word is so powerful. And you can change, and a lot of this is going to be explained tomorrow in a lot greater detail, your subconscious mind by writing, because it's the act of the writing in script that loosens the mind up, opens the mind to ideas. And since we've started a typing culture without handwriting, look how far we've fallen. And if you think about this, this has been tested and actually researched. Guys who are on the school blackboard 100 times, I will not do this anymore. They don't do that anymore. It's programming your mind. There really is not a set way, but there's a set style and a set system that's more effective than writing on a chalkboard. But you write it enough, it becomes part of you, way more than if you say it enough. And if you have those audios from the Occult Superset, it explains it in perfect detail. The best time is any time. And that's a fact. People start these groups or organizations, the best times when the moon is full and all that. Any time is good. So when is the best time to work out? Whenever you have the time. It's checking for mail again. Oh, 3 questions. Tells you in advance. Then they have to, this phone is fucked. Okay, this phone is so fucked. Okay. You're bringing us some great stuff here from Derek about Robert Johnson. If you don't know who he is, Google it. He brought Satan into your house. That's right. I read that Robert Johnson was bad at guitar and had sold his soul. He became an awesome guitarist after that. It sounds like these entertainers, writers have demons working on their side to make advanced creative work. All major pieces of entertainment are demonic inspired. Even Mozart? No. It seems pointless to even try to enter the creative field because you have to sell your soul to make it. Thanks, Derek. Great question. And no, you don't need to sell your soul to Satan. What a lot of these guys did, including Mick Jagger, it's all up there, John Todd, you can Google him, Mick Jagger, and they all made deals with the devil. Robert Johnson was the first, and he became king of the Mississippi Delta Blues. Once you become a king, you're dead. King of rock and roll, Elvis Presley. King of pop, dead. King of, you know, Aretha Franklin was smart, Lady Soul, okay? You literally can go and become an overnight success. But Mozart, no. Beethoven, no. Bach, no. And I'll tell you why. The devil, is an old saying, speaks only of himself. That's why the Rolling Stones still must perform today, Fleetwood Mac. I mean, it's almost funny, but the same songs from 40 years ago, they have to keep doing. Bob Dylan admits to selling his soul, and they can't get out of it because it's all about them. They come to see them. With Mozart, Beethoven, Bach, Schubert, all those guys, they came to hear their music. They did not have to be there. That's the big difference. Now, it is possible to get music out there without using Satan, although Satan is faster. Because there are other forces that are not belligerent, but you will not be successful as the other guys. And I'll give you an example of a guy who did not sell his soul to the devil, and to date, as a soloist, has the best-selling album out there. Peter Frampton. Yes, there's a way he did it, but with no satanic stuff or evil stuff behind it. But he only had one album. Afterwards, he said, now you got to sell your soul to the devil if you want to keep doing this. He said, no, I don't. He said, well, we're not going to do another album. He said, okay, having funny. So a lot of guys have done it by using lighter and forces that have no soul selling involved. If you want to talk about it, we can't do it here. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. But yeah, if you sell your soul to the devil, and Bob Dylan admits he has the worst voice, yet people still flock to see him. But once you sell your soul, guess what you can't do? You get a limited number of songs. And after that, you have to keep doing the same song on and on and on for the rest of your life, or you die. So it's like Dancing for the Devil. It's all written in scripture and everywhere else. You cannot stop. It's always the same songs. Now at age 78, there he goes again, the same song. And their lives are all like this. Lady Gaga admits to selling her soul. She's got to sleep with the lights on. She has to have people sitting in the room with her. Elvis, miserable life, totally depressed on every prescription drug imaginable. They would take him to the bathroom, sit him on the toilet where he died. The king dies on his throne. I mean, they know what they're doing. So yeah, you can get stuff out there. And I know how to do it with using the devil. I just won't. Okay, I accidentally opened the Gambler's Mojo bag. Can it still work? Simple way to do it. I don't know, but I can tell you how to figure it out. Call heads or tails. If you get 7 out of 10 on your call, it's working. Do it a few times. If it's not working. I'm sorry about that. Ryan, good evening. How you doing? I guess hi, Gary. Hi, Ryan. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Hi, Gary. Okay. Time for some more soda at this point. And now, time to check for questions. The slow way. And they're coming. Oh, yeah, they are coming. This is a private message, so I shall read it privately. To the private question, we want to wait to finish it on Halloween. It's only a few weeks away and well worth the wait. That's like getting, instead of a Mercedes, a Rolls Royce. We don't want to miss that day. It just happens to be coming up. So holding back on that, if it's okay with you. It adds a lot to it. Ryan, now the question. Hi, Gary. This girl I've been seeing, she's always wants me to contact her first. Mostly phone calls. I've heard different opinions from guys. What do you think? Is it reasonable? She wants me to contact her? Actually, Ryan, it doesn't even seem to be something to be concerned about. Is she making you happy? Are you having fun together? You're laughing together? What's the difference? Nothing worth thinking about. If you make this important, this is going to be the focal point of what destroys your relationship. So she likes the attention. So you call her first. What's the big deal? She's still with you? Who cares? Who cares? You're happy together? That's what's important. You're having fun together? That's what's important. Who calls first? Not important at all. Max, how you doing? All right. My week was chill and fun. It was great. The week isn't over yet. And someone surprised me with a plate of Hawaiian barbecue. Thanks, Gary. I even got the day off from work yesterday. Your ritual worked. Well, thank you. I never have any doubt that they do. But thank you so much for reporting that they work. I get those a lot. I just don't post it up. I don't know why. I post up a few testimonials here and there. I use the old ones. But anybody has testimonials, send it. I gotta start posting them up because now we live in this world that wasn't bad enough. That there's a new world order out there trying to kill everybody. But you need social media. I mean, come on. Chris, we got that covered. I started listening. I'm just like going too fast myself there. To the Gigolo Business course. I'm curious, and you don't have to answer me. Actually, no, it's not. It's actually based on a real guy named Bob. Absolutely a true story. Well, some of it I changed a few names for reasons. But, yeah, lots of good stuff, and thank you for reading that. Name of the book is called Westport. It's at GaryBrodsky.com. Ebooks. I think everybody should get it now. This is crazy tonight. That's it. Oh, okay. Ryan, if you want to add more on the calling thing, because that shouldn't even be a big deal. When you make things a big deal, again, in everything, especially with women, when you make something a big deal, it's going to be there forever. Especially when it's small things. I have some saying, but I'm not finished with, like, pettiness is the currency of fools. Something like that. What benefits come from the oregano oil? You get a complete benefits package. You get free health care. No, I'm just kidding. Oregano oil, okay, the benefits of that is almost every illness and every fear comes from the pit of the stomach. When you feel anxiety, pit of the stomach. When you feel fear, pit of the stomach. Every illness enters in through the stomach. The stomach no longer protects as it used to. The benefits are unfucking believable. Also, it kills, and you can check this out on every website about what oregano oil does. It's not even close to the strength of the ones we have. You know me, I'm like overkill. Candida is the biggest destroyer of both men and women, and it starts in the stomach. Oregano does not allow it to breed. Candida is a yeast infection that men get. Yes, men get it. And you don't have a hot crotch to tell you got it. But it manifests itself in ways of confusion, unknown fears, which I believe that that's demonic as well as physical because it manifests the same way. But all fear starts in the pit of your stomach. I learned this from doctors. I didn't just come up with this on my own. And what the oregano oil, especially Mediterranean, which is where all the big civilizations started, they followed where the Mediterranean oil was because it gave them the guts, the wisdom, and the lack of confusion and letting small things bother them, and the physical health and strength to build those civilizations. So the benefits are literally like a benefits package. One of the drawbacks, and the only one I have, and people have said this, is you take it and like 2 days you wake up and go, what kind of shit have I been taking from these people all my life? Because your guts, that's why it's called guts, become much greater. And like, well, this fucking asshole been listening to this guy's shit for years. And people quit their jobs, get better jobs. But you get pissed off at yourself for a couple of hours, and I'll deal with it, I'll conquer it, of how much you have not done in your life and why. Because of that jerk off, because this bitch told me this asshole told me that, this scumbag told me this horse, whatever. Benefits are endless, and that's at GaryBrodsky.com. Drop down menu, supplements, and it works. I'm going to take one right now to prove it. If I could find, you don't know what this fucking test looks like. You can't see this. I study everything, buy every other supplement to see if they work, and they don't. Yeah, I'm going to take it. Got it right here. You can also play rattle with it too. Mediterranean oregano oil. And get it quick before we give up the olive oil business and move to Vegas. That was just a joke for some of you. For other ones. Okay, as we check the mail, I'm lighting cigarettes. All of them. I like this one. Private question, there's nothing in that. And that's a private question. Does telepathy work? I know you're thinking about that. All right, some good questions coming in, but where you see the 4.5 next week, it'll look just like this, but it'll work better. There are people that are legitimately pissed off at me because I did not know they were trying to call me. I know these guys don't watch the show. As far as I call me if you want to work out. Now, if this is not within 12 feet of the computer, sometimes during the day I actually can get to 30 feet. Sometimes it's the parking lot. And they were text messaging me and emailing me and just wasn't picking it up. And it's like, okay. I heard that Eve had sex with the devil, and that's why her curse was to have pain during childbirth, and that was how Cain was born. What do you think about this theory? Thanks. A lot more than what I think about this theory. In every religion, in every culture, in anywhere in the world, there is a reptile, a serpent. And when they say serpent, they don't mean like the same snakes you see on the ground. Like I saw a ribbon snake a few weeks ago. They're talking about a different type of serpent. And yes, I believe it was the devil in serpent form, because there is not one culture, not one ancient painting, nothing that does not have the serpent involved in the creation of people. Now I can go on for hours about this. But yes, that's why, you know, a lot of things. But I don't think it's by accident. Every culture, the Zulu, the Chatahari, the serpent god, the American Indian Sioux means snakes, Shoshone means snake people. It's in every culture. I'm telling you, find a culture with 6 people there. They have a serpent that created this civilization. I'm going to reinforce this for all the guys out there. If you want to meet women, be a man. Go to GaryBrodsky.com. Do it now. Buy an audio book for $10. Buy an audio for $10. Buy an ebook for $10. I know you got that kind of cash, Chris. Thank you, Chris. And he means it. That's it. This stuff works. I know it. You know it. And they'll know it. Or you could pay like a lot more and hear some guy. If you have that voice, and do this. If you know women, do this. It's the most fun I have all day. Seriously. Is tell women, hey, watch this clip. Call them up. And send them one of those other guys talking. You know, get this fucking guy off. That's how effective they are. They can't even listen to them. Because they have no testosterone. And that comes across to women the most offensive you could be. Yeah, it is really offensive to have that voice. And to all those women who call me up all day and report the voice, keep reporting it. It's becoming funny. They even tape it. This is a guy called me up. You got to hear this message. Me. And they're always complaining. And I've noticed this too. All atheists have that voice. All liberals have that voice. And it's just, you know, ridiculous. But if I hear that voice, guaranteed the guy's an atheist. I'm not making any statements here. It's just a fact. All right, a couple of questions here. They come 3 to shot. But now I got to wait for it to load. I'm waiting. The show usually goes faster, but this used to go faster too. Smoke just got my eye. Okay. The best thing a guy can do when it comes to phone calls or anything petty like that she says never take her seriously Well, yeah, different thing. I happen to know the guy and his details, so thank you. Anyway, hello, Gary. I took advantage of your offer, of your mind control bundle offer. I also got kick-ass and compliance. That compliance audio is evil. My jaw is still on the floor from the unzipping and zipping from Dave Henderson. The compliance audio reminded me of the commitment and consistency principle. It just reminded me of how pimps operate also. It even works better on a woman. After you give her the oxytocin dump from hell, Halloween sounds great. Can you resend this? I want to put this up as a testimonial. That's that good. And once I read it, it's gone forever, especially with this phone. So just send it and say, please do not open. Great testimonial. For anybody out there who does not have this, control and compliance, one of the best audios out there. We don't go for the pickup and the date. We go for the kill and the conquest. You got lions and zebras. They're not going for a negotiation. They're going for the kill and the conquest. And as Eduardo Cianelli said, kill for the love of India. Kill for the love of Kali. Kill for the love of killing. Kill, kill, kill. That's from Gunga Din. But Eduardo Cianelli was one of my favorite actors. So I had to do that. That was the invitation I planned to do tonight. If you're going to ask if I'm crazy, I can pre-answer that, yeah. But in a good way. Here's a great line I use, you know. My girl says to me, my boyfriend just broke up, and they go, how'd you fuck that one up? That's one of my favorite lines. You gotta see the look on that face. It's worth it. If you're alpha, you can say anything. If you're beta, no matter what you say, it's not going to work. Serpents in America. Okay. Here's a prime examples of serpents representing each culture. America is a prime example. How? Don't tread on me. I have to explain. There's a snake. There is a snake on the flag with that caption. Chris. Yes, that's the Gaston flag. Actually, it's because rattlesnakes are the only. There's European bison. There's no rattlesnakes in any other country but North America. Kind of interesting. But that is nothing to do with that. That was the original American flag. And people don't know that the original American Revolutionary War slogan was, no king but Jesus. Every time I post it up on Facebook, it's taken down. Because saying the word Jesus Christ is way worse than saying anything else these days. The atheists are out there. And believe me, they have cost me plenty. Oh, have they cost me plenty. Freedom of speech, I got a drawer full of legal bills for having freedom of speech. As long as it's not offensive to anyone. If this show wasn't offensive, this would be the show. Hi, good evening, and have a good night. Very quick show. Would upload on YouTube a lot faster, I can tell you that. All right, time for more soda, and we wrap the show up. And soda music, which is also voodoo drumming. I am looking for the last questions. Smoke in the ice type, that's what I'm getting. Okay, thank you. I will not open this. lot of good stuff. Tonight was a sort of a slow night. I'm a little tired, so that does happen. I could go ranting on about shit all night, but tonight's just not one of them. So this will be up on YouTube later. But check out the webinars page. Check out everything. And, you know, men are meant to be with women. There should be no great trick to getting them. But the trick is you have to be one step better. Women are looking for a guy, and yeah, I'll tell you what they're looking for, who can handle himself, then she knows he can handle her. And that is being left out by everybody else. A guy who can handle a problem. Women want a protector more than a provider. Why? Provider provides, and if he's not a protector, somebody takes. You got to look, act, and be a protector. That's it. There's a lot of tricks on that, all at GaryBrodsky.com. And picking up women is supposed to be fun, not laborious, not torturous. And approach anxiety, take a couple of oregano pills. Your stomach will not allow you to feel anxiety. It doesn't allow you to have that pit in the stomach feeling. You can do it the easy way. You can do it the hard way. Either way, it doesn't matter. You get the results. And now I'm still waiting for the questions to populate. Next week I'll have the answers. What do I have? I should just done the show, no questions. Nobody has any questions tonight. Very sort of laid back show. Okay. But it's easier. Sorry, I got questions. To work on yourself, then try to work on women and keep failing. You fix yourself, that's it. You can't change other people. You can only change yourself. Dan, how you doing? All right? Hey. All right. Remember, la grande capella stick, you know? That's what we need. I've been very vigilant about saying I want and I don't want. Since you mentioned I want actually negates something. So far, little things like I want to go to the store, even desire, like I want that show, does that get negated too? No, there are times you can use it. When you're saying I want this, I want that, you're stating to the universe you don't have it. You're reaffirming you don't have it. Just go back to your past and look how many people say I want this, I want that, I want this, and see if they got it. They don't. But, Dave, that's funny. This phone is just about to go down. I will definitely, yes. And thank you for understanding. Absolutely, Dave, yes. Give me about 5 minutes after the show, and we're on. I'm glad your thing went through. The phone has just crapped out. Hey, guess what they meant? It's time for an update. I should listen to them. And the update is free. So, anyway, very relaxing show. Trying to close the Gregorian chant. No, I'm not going to be doing it myself. Greg Holman chant? No, only kidding. Good night, everybody. God bless you all. GaryBrodsky.com, OccultForce.com, BrainTrainPower.com. Check out the webinars at GaryBrodsky.com. WealthPlusPower.com. I need some hits. See you guys on Wednesday. Good night. See you soon, and God bless all.